right, guys. Know it's been a while. Just checking in. Stay tuned. I will let you all know about my first month with my new company. I'm finally out of training and on my own. And I just want to let you know what I've been up to. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I'm here. I'm actually pulled over right now, not by the police, but I had a blowout on one of my tires. So I'm waiting for the breakdown service from my company to get here. It should take them about 90 minutes or so. So I figure now would be a good time to go ahead and record this video. Yeah, so as I told you all in my last one that I'm starting with a new company. For the last about 4 weeks I've been with a trainer, and so just to make sure I knew the ins and outs of the job, how to do everything from paperwork to electronic logs to actually doing the work of unloading the trailer, getting to my stops, knowing how to back in and everything. So it was a great time. I had a great trainer, but I was ready to get on my own. When you're in training, you get training pay, which is like a flat rate per day or per week or whatever. And when you get on, now that I'm on my own, I get paid per miles and per stops. So a significant bump up. And so, yeah, I was ready to go ahead and make that move. Outside of my tire blowing out today, everything's been going smooth. I've been able to experience a lot of different things, country driving, hill driving, nighttime driving, even driven in the snow and like heavy rain, the elements. So I've experienced a lot in that time, and I think it definitely has made me a better driver. So as far as this company goes, it's really it's two things. One is it is a decent amount of driving because we are regional. We service stores in the state of Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana primarily. We can go outside of that a little bit, hitting kind of border cities in Missouri, Kansas, or even Mississippi. But typically we don't go too far outside of that. They used to go a little bit further outside of that prior to me getting with this company. They would do like Colorado and New Mexico, but a new distribution center opened up that kind of took those areas out. So for a typical week, we would do, and this is like a total. So typical week, we'll do like between 20 and 30 stops and somewhere between 1,200 to 1,800 or maybe even 2,000 miles, which sounds like a lot, but when you split it up over 5 or so days, maybe 6 days, depending on what your load looking like that week, it breaks down pretty doable. It's not one of those back-breaking jobs where they're pushing you to your brink every time. Now, the important part is hitting your store windows, because we deliver to Dollar Generals. So I'm on the fresh side. So there's two sides, fresh and dry. Dry is all of your anything in the store that isn't refrigerated. Fresh, we typically deal with milk, cooler stuff, freezer stuff like ice cream and things of that nature. So it's a little bit extra that goes into the job. I'm running a reefer unit, which, for those who don't know, a reefer unit is just a refrigerated unit that's just like a trailer, but it actually has an engine to keep everything inside at a certain temperature. So with that, you do have to make sure that your temperatures are right, because last thing you want is for it to get out of temperature and then the product inside pretty much becomes waste, because you can't take someone hot milk. That's definitely a no-no. So other than that, it's a typical job. You pull up, you unload. The unloading isn't that manually intensive for me because I'm a bigger guy, about 6'3", 280, 290, 300, I don't know, but somewhere up in there. And so the rotainers are that's what they call the the containers that we have the materials on. And the rotainers, they're already loaded at the distribution center, and all we do is push them from the back of the trailer onto the lift gate, take the lift gate down, and push them into the store. So from the DC, that's someone else's job, and then in the store, putting it up, that's someone else's job. So we're literally like the middleman, just make sure we keep the product at the right temperature, get it to its destination safely, and safely get it inside without spilling or anything like that. Haven't had any instances where things spilled or anything like that, but you have to be careful because, specifically like the milk can get heavy, couple 100 pounds, but it's on wheels, so it's easy to push. But if you hit a ramp at a wrong angle, at some of these stores, they have ramps into their store, you can cause it to spill. So that's a big thing. Other than that, I mean, it's really just driving, just making sure you're staying safe. Like today, for instance, when my tire blew out, I heard a noise. I looked in my mirrors. I saw dust and debris coming from the back, so I knew something was wrong. And then I looked on my other mirror and I saw that I had a tire that looked like it blew out. So slowed down, found somewhere safe to pull over, called my boss, called breakdown, let everybody know what's going on. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for them to come and fix it. So that's pretty much all you could do. With a job like this, rushing is never a good thing. Doing something that's unsafe is definitely never a good thing. And it all comes down to how you pre-plan, getting out ahead of schedule, making sure you're staying on time to hit your windows. In a situation like this where I'm broken down for 90 minutes or 2 hours or so, that's out of my control. And the bosses in stores, they understand that. So if it does come to a situation where I'm missing windows because of a situation like this, it's understandable. But if you're just missing windows without anything going on, then that's down to you on your trip planning. But all in all, I give this job so far like I say an 8.5 out of 10. I am on the road a couple nights out the week, so with those stops and miles that I was speaking on earlier, that's normally broken down between 2 or 3 loads. The most I've gotten in a load is like 17 stops, and the most amount of miles I've gotten is like 1,000 miles. So to hit 20 to 30 stops or 2,000 miles, that's gonna happen between like 2 or 3 loads. So you might get 2 or 3 loads per week that take 1 or 2 days to complete, maybe 3 days. But I haven't had a load that lasted me longer than 3 days yet. So really, the only bad part is not necessarily being able to go home and see my family as much as I want to. If I have time between loads, I will go home and, just kind of do my 10-hour break there, which it'll normally be more than 10 hours, but DOT, Department of Transportation regulations state that after every work day, which is 14 hours and 11 hours driving, you have to have 10 hours consecutively off. So if you have more than that, fine, but you can't have less than that. So if I have the time in between loads, I'll go home. If not, I have a sleeper in the back, which I'll show you right here, that I stay in. I have my pillows and sheets and everything like that back there. So you know, you just got to kind of get cozy. Now, the good thing about this company is at the end of the week, they do, it's not like I have to stay on the road for weeks at a time. At the end of the week, they let you go home. They route you back home or whatever they have to do. And you typically get about 2 days off. Sunday is a down day for everyone, but if you get back early, they might give you Saturday, Sunday off and send you out again Monday. Or if you get back late, Sunday morning or Saturday night, you'll typically have Sunday and Monday off and then start your new week on Tuesday. So that's a good thing, because there are some company drivers out here who they're out for 2, 3, even 4 weeks at a time, and they might get a day off accrued for each week. So if they're out 4 weeks, that means when they get back home, they'll have 4 days off. That's kind of tough on everybody. Like for me, I have 3 small kids, which y'all seen in some of my videos. I got a wife, and you know, luckily she's able to stay home with them, and you know, so they're getting a lot of bonding time, but I want to get that bonding time too, you know. So so that's the only down part about this job so far, but other than that, everything's been going smooth. And you know, I don't want to make this video too long-winded. I just wanted to give you all an update on some of the things that's been going on. At the end of this video, I'm going to just throw in some B-roll of some of the places I've been, kind of let you see how some of these things look when you know, when I'm on the road, or if I'm driving in a unfamiliar territory, different scenery, or like the distribution center and things like that. So check that out. And as always, I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any comments, let me know. Anything you want to see, let me know. Anything you want me to talk about, let me know. And I definitely will cover it on an upcoming video. Once again, man, it's your boy, Big Crumb, aka Zach, and you know, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace and love to everybody, and I hope y'all have a great day.